I didn't say anything about this yet. I didn't know if I was going to do it. Healthcare shower menu. Some overalls that I can get dirty. Hello! Today is Thursday and I am at Starbucks. I just parked and in true woman fashion, I did hit the curb and got a strange look from one of the guys sitting inside. But that's okay. I'm going to do a little computer study sesh. I didn't say anything about this yet because I didn't know if I was going to do it, and now I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it, so I feel like it's okay to talk about it, but who knows, maybe I'll do something with it. But I signed up for a TEFL course, which is where you learn to teach English in a foreign country, and so I'm considering doing that. The program is you sign a year-long contract, and I would go on a work visa to one of the countries that does this program. So I'm still undecided. I feel like I'm not going to do it based on some of the research that I've seen. But either way, the course itself is really interesting. It teaches you all of the basic English grammar principles that as a native speaker, you inherently know, but you might not know how they work and like what the rules are. And so it's really interesting to learn them because I also think if I ever wanted to learn a foreign language, I feel like it helps conceptualize it. So I feel like it would actually help me grasp learning another language a lot easier. So I'm still completing the course regardless of if I decide to do it. So I'm going to work on that a little bit. And then I need to go grocery shopping, but it's pretty late in the day. It's like 4 o'clock right now. So I'm thinking I'll spend about an hour to 2 hours here, and then I'm going to get some groceries, go home. I also got this really cute zebra striped sweater from Goodwill. It's by the brand Miss Me, like the jeans. So I don't know if they still sell it, but it's very cute. If they do, I will link it below. I also just got this car about 5 or 6 months ago, and it had the tire pressure light on it, and so I filled all the tires, made sure they're all at the right PSI, and it's still on, which makes me think it's an issue with the sensor, which grinds my gears a little bit because my last car had the broken sensors, and the sensors are so expensive to replace and not really necessary as long as you're checking the PSI, so it's not something I'd pay to get fixed. But I just thought I had escaped tire pressure light prison, but apparently they just like me, so maybe I'll spray paint it and I'll keep hitting curbs until I find a man who will tell me that that's not good. I don't need a man to tell me it's not good. I already know, and I'm not gonna do anything about it. All right, I'm gonna head on in. Hello. It's not quite spring yet. It's like February 20th. Maybe it's like the 23rd. I don't even know what day it is. And actually in Oregon, it is colder now than it's been all winter, and it's very dreary and gloomy. So I thought it would be beneficial to do a little refresh, get everything nice and clean and feeling as cozy as I can make it to get through the last stretch of winter. I also got these cute overalls from Levi's. I have been volunteering on some different restoration projects, and so I wanted some overalls that I could get dirty. They're a little baggy, not like the cutest, but I also think they're cute enough that I don't want to get them ruined, but that's what I bought them for. So I figured it would be good to wear them for a nice cleaning day. And I also want to redo my closet a little bit. I recently did a purge and I've really refined what I keep in my closet and the clothes that I have kept. But currently I keep my sweaters on hangers and I keep my business pants folded, and I want to flip-flop that because my business pants are always wrinkled when I go to wear them, and so if I want to wear them I have to iron them day of, and I just never want to actually do that, so I never end up wearing them. So I figure doing a little reorganization would be a good idea. And I also need to wash a few pairs of my shoes, and I have a list. One second, let me grab my list. I have my handy dandy planner that I am just obsessed with. I love this thing. Let's see, today's the 24th. Wow, time is flying. Okay, today I want to clean my bathroom, clean out the litter boxes, unload dishes, those two I do every day, repot my plants, laundry, wash my bedding, and then vacuum and dust. So that is a list for today. But while I have this out, I also wanted to show you, I made my little March mood board. It's so cute. It has some pinks and greens. It has a little bit of a spring vibe. And usually I'm a really neutral girl when it comes to decorating. I like a very clean, minimal space, but I do incorporate blues and greens because those are two of my favorite colors. But lately I've been drawn to some pinks and yellows. So we'll see if maybe the neutral sad beige era is over, which I would be really happy about because I get roasted all the time. Every time I get color or try to do something with color, I end up getting sick of it so fast. So we'll see if it sticks. I hope it does. So I've already washed my 2 loads of clothes and I washed my towels. I have 1 clothing load in the dryer, and then I have my mattress pad washing right now. So I still have about 2 more loads of bedding to do, and then I need to hand wash my silk pillowcases. So while I'm waiting for the washer, I think I'm going to do the litter boxes first to get the yucky chores out of the way, and then probably start on the bathroom.
If only we had the time, we could bridge the divide. Our words would align and we could see. But we're stuck in our roles, facing differing goals, and all our ideas just never meet. I wish that we could talk. I wish that we could talk. I wish we could talk. I wish that we could talk.
I just finished cleaning the bathroom and restocking some of my products, but I wanted to show you something that I made as a decor piece for the bathroom that has actually improved my life so much. It's made showering and winding down time a lot more fun. Feels a little bit more like a luxury experience. So I made a little self-care shower menu, and I broke it down into body, facial, hair, and I wrote sides and sweets. And those are things like a shower steamer, a candle, mood lighting. And instead of prices, I put down like how many minutes it takes. First of all, I think it's such a cute piece of decor. And second of all, I customize it to what I actually do and use. So when I come in to shower, I can pick the things that I want to do that day off the menu, and it just adds a little whimsy to my routine. I just popped in the garage with my plants, and most of them just need their soil aerated, and then some of them need some soil replaced, and I think I'm going to repot just this tree. The small little succulent that I have is honestly probably too small for its pot, but I don't want to disrupt its roots.
That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight.
These are my plants. They turned out really cute. I did end up repotting this one because when I pulled it out to aerate, the roots didn't go very deep whatsoever. And then this one stayed, this one stayed, this one stayed, and then this one took up the succulent's old pot because it could definitely use a little more room. All right, it's around 4 o'clock now. I think I'm going to wrap everything up for today. I finished almost everything on my list. I'm still gonna vacuum really quick after I film this clip. Bedding is still being washed, so as soon as that's done, I'll make the bed. And then tomorrow, I think I will go through my closet and dresser and try to maximize where everything is. And this is the bedding situation for right now. So the mattress topper is all washed and done. And then I just put all of the decorative stuff on there while I vacuum. So while my bedding is getting washed, I'm gonna take a shower and get ready to have a cozy night in. Okay, so it's the next day and I just finished making my bed after all the bedding was washed, and I am getting started in my closet. I think I'm gonna start with hanging up my business pants because I know for sure that I want them in the closet. This side of my closet is where I keep all of my tops and then skirts and dresses. So I'm gonna put the business pants in between business tops and skirts. So another thing I'm gonna do is, instead of ironing every single one of them and then hanging them up, I'm going to just use this little spritzer, and that should release most of the wrinkles. If it doesn't, I'll obviously iron them the next time I wear them, but hopefully this makes it to where I don't have to do that. Got the big fat stack here. I have all my sweaters, all my shirts, and then pants and skirts. And in here, I organized my denim. I also put some WD-40 on the rollers, so it does not squeak anymore, which is fantastic. And then in here, just have all my sweatshirts, sweatpants, and yoga pants. So that is everything on my spring cleaning list. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab some lunch. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this gave some inspo on some attainable spring cleaning that you can do without feeling too overwhelmed with like a full refresh. Comment down below 1 or 2 chores that you definitely want to get done for spring cleaning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!